Welcome back to our series on the Book of Job. Today I'm diving into chapters 32 through 37, focusing on the intervention of Elihu. Who is Elihu and what insights does he bring into the mystery of suffering and divine justice? Let's explore these critical chapters together through the lens of Catholic theology. After exhaustive debates between Job and his three friends, Elihu, a young and passionate figure, enters the scene. Elihu patiently waited to speak out of respect, but now boldly addresses both Job and his friends, believing they misunderstood God's justice and the purpose behind suffering. Firstly, Elihu emphasizes God's impeccable justice, stating unequivocally, God does not act unjustly. He corrects Job's attempt to justify himself above God, reminding him that God is greater than man. In Catholic theology, we affirm this teaching through the Catechism, which declares God's perfect justice, and reminds us that his ways transcend our limited human understanding. Secondly, Elihu introduces a nuanced view of suffering, not necessarily as punishment for specific sins, but possibly as a divine method for teaching, correction, or prevention of sin. He speaks clearly, stating that God shall rebuke by the sorrow of his bed. This aligns deeply with Catholic doctrine on redemptive suffering, which emphasizes that suffering can purify us and deepen our dependence on God. Thirdly, Elihu poetically illustrates God's majestic power and wisdom through vivid descriptions of natural phenomena like storms and thunder. He proclaims, God is great, exceeding our knowledge. The Catholic faith beautifully echoes Elihu's sentiments, teaching that creation itself reveals God's grandeur and mysterious wisdom, reminding us of the sacramental nature of the world around us. Finally, Elihu calls for humility and the right disposition before God, warning Job to abandon pride and approach the Lord with reverence and trust. Take heed and regard not iniquity, he urges, reinforcing humility as a central virtue within Catholic moral life. Elihu uniquely serves as a mediator figure, shifting the narrative from human reasoning toward divine revelation. His intervention corrects misguided human perspectives and prefigures prophetic voices, ultimately pointing toward Christ who fully reveals the meaning and purpose of suffering. Elihu's speeches remind us not to judge hastily when encountering suffering, but rather to comfort and gently guide others toward a deeper understanding of God's mysterious providence. As Catholics, we embrace the potential of suffering as a grace-filled path toward spiritual growth, using creation itself as a profound means of encountering God. Thank you for joining me in this reflection on Elihu's insightful teachings. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Until next time, may we remain open to the Holy Spirit's guidance, especially amidst our own trials. God bless.